Welcome back to more Let's Play Pokemon LeafGreen. Last time, we began our journey down into Route 19 on our way to Seafoam Islands and eventually Cinnabar Island. Along the way, we made a major change to our party. We decided to use one of the Dragonair that we caught from the Safari Zone. We promptly named him Arthur. So, we've been giving him some EXP from all the battles, and I figure it's a pretty good time to do so. Otherwise, we're gonna leave all these versus secret trainers here, because frankly, we already fought them, and maybe when I'm really stuck for EXP, I'll come back and fight them. Though, for now, we've got plenty more route to go see. So, let's head on to the left, and before I forget, I should actually use... Where are they? Yes, a super repel. That way we won't encounter any obnoxious tentacles on the way. The water is shallow here. There are many people swimming. Oh, well that's good. At least the water's shallow. This would be a lot scarier if the water was like ocean deep. So at least that's good. Shallows are much safer to swim in. And hey, it makes sense why people would be swimming in shallows rather than, deep ocean water. I guess that's what the big rocks out there are for. Probably to mark where the shallows start and end. Makes sense to me. Otherwise, come on, cabbage. Oh, sorry, buddy. Ooh, icicle spear. That's not good. Frankly, if cabbage didn't have such good defenses, that would do a lot of damage. That's kind of the signature move of the Shelder and Cloyster family. And it's really good, actually, especially when used correctly. Still, man, this is not very good. This is why I probably should have just swallowed my pride and used Razor Leaf. Boy. Man, those multi-hit moves sure are a pain. Come on, cabbage. Really? Well, there's Protect. It's an actually obnoxious move. Basically, it guaranteed protects the user, and it makes it so the user can't take any damage whatsoever. I want to say it can still take damage from ailments that it has, because those happen at the end of the turn, but anything during the turn can't damage the user. It is incredibly obnoxious. Oh boy. I guess let's use some fresh waters on Cabbage here. Make sure he doesn't faint. There you go, buddy. Ooh, you used Protect again. Interesting. How about a cut? Cabbage snaps out of confusion, gives him a nice little slash. Again, back at it with the Icicle Spear. This was kind of the biggest thing I was worried about, but it's not too big of a deal, namely because these Shelders aren't exactly evolved, nor are they a very high level. They are highly leveled and frustrating trainers, though, let me tell ya. After all, Protect and I think there's another move, Detect, that work essentially the same. Man, they're annoying to deal with. Oh, there's a full-on Cloyster. Well, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna use Razor Leaf. But unfortunately, Protect is a priority move. However, as you just saw, every time you use the move Protect, it gains a bigger chance of failing. So basically, once you've used Protect a certain amount of times, it basically always fails. It's kind of a nice idea that, it's a move that doesn't always work back to back, otherwise, man, would it be annoying. Anyways, what's not annoying is Cabbage grew to level 42. He gains 3 HP, 3 attack, 3 defense, 2 special attack, 2 special defense, and 3 speed. Good job, buddy. Arthur gains some EXP too. Good, good. Splash. Yeah. Otherwise, I think at this point, let's give Cabbage another fresh water. There you go, buddy. And honestly, I'm really thinking about using the elixir. Might be kind of nice. Honestly, the max ether's tempting too, but he's still got a couple more fights in him. Why are you riding a Pokemon? Can't you swim? I mean, sure, we can, but do you know how much gear is in my bag right now? look, it's a nice backpack, but I can't tell you if any of it's waterproof or not, and frankly, I'd rather not test that theory. So, I'd rather ride on my Pokemon's back. It's a lot safer, too. So, you know, maybe you're just jealous that you don't have a Pokemon that knows surf. I mean, look, it is a hidden machine, I get it. They are kind of luxury goods. I can't blame you for being jealous. Oh, smokescreen, that's no fun. Come on, cabbage. Oh, boy. And there's the second smokescreen. All right, I think it's time we switch cabbage out for somebody else. Honestly? How about Tiamat? Sure. This is a bit of a weird one, but why not? Bubble. Billy. All right, sure. I guess let's hit you with a tri-attack. A little bit of the old fire, lightning, ice. That ought to set you straight. Nice. Measly 124 EXP for Cabbage and Tiamat, and about 200 some for Arthur. Not phenomenal, but hey, we deal. Have another tri-attack, Mr. Seadra. This is gonna hurt. Yep, that's a fair amount of damage. And that gains Tiamat a level. She's now level 41. She gains 2 HP, 2 attack, 1 defense, 2 special attack, 1 special defense, and 2 speed. Good job, gal. Another Horsey. Okay, I guess you'll have another tri-attack then. Sure. Man, it's just such a good move, I tell ya. It is a shame that later on it really isn't great on Dodrio. Ouch, torpedoed. I mean, in a way, yeah. Can't say I blame you, though. It would kind of suck to get hit by that many tri-attacks in a row. Hey there.
The Seafoam is a quiet getaway. I'm vacationing here.
Oh, sounds like quite the nice island, then. I can't wait for us to finally get there. It shouldn't be too far off now. Maybe just a skip, hop, and I guess, swim away. Sounds pretty nice. Otherwise, Seadra. Here, have a Razor Leaf. Yeah, that looks like it hurt. 498 EXP to Arthur and Cabbage. Very nice. And a Horsey. I guess let's use Leech Seed? Sure. This might be a Leech Seed and Toxic time, because, yeah. We're kind of out of, Razor Leaf and Cut for Cabbage, so we need to start using some of our other goodies. Oh, and of course Toxic misses. Ugh. Can't say I'm terribly surprised, but man, I wish it hadn't. Still, eventually Leech Seed will beat Horsey. So, I guess in the meanwhile, Tiamat. Sure, why not? We'll just keep on using you. There's not really a right and a wrong answer right now, admittedly. King is probably the worst choice just because he's a ground type and he'd be weak to water, but otherwise, I mean, Zinx would be neutral, Lock would absorb things. There's really not a terrible choice, because even then, King could probably beat most of the Pokemon here pretty easily. Also, there's Return doing a lot of damage. And hey, there's Arthur going to level 33. He gains 2 HP, 4 attack, 1 defense, 1 special attack, 1 special defense, and 2 speed. Not bad. Alright, what else you got? Another Seadra. Sure. I guess let's use Fly. Why not? Keep us nice and safe while the poor Seadra's on the ground. I was a little worried that was going to miss, but looks like we're good. Nice. Oh, and there's Seadra's ability, Poison Point, because why wouldn't it have Poison Point? Kind of funny, huh?
Quit it.
Hey, that's my line to you. Oh well. Luckily, this is why we have antidotes and full heals. Let's see here. Ooh, we have 1 antidote left. Beautiful. We'll put that to use. And I guess at this point, we'll give Cabbage a break. Seems like it should be fine. Honestly, let's let Tiamat just keep on doing what she does. She's been doing just fine, so seems good to me. Ooh, speaking of, we made it to Seafoam Island. Hey there, guy.
Strong traders in water Pokemon are common sights in these parts. They say that Misty of the Cerulean Gym trades here.
Oh, that's interesting. And I guess, yeah, it makes sense. What's this? Seafoam Islands. So yeah, here they are. Now, unfortunately, in order to continue on to Cinnabar, this dungeon isn't entirely optional. You can get to the other exit over there fairly quickly, but the first of the 3 legendary birds resides in here. So we're going to be spending quite a bit of time in here. So, I hope you like ice. Still, we have another battle to do beforehand. Hey there.
I love floating with with the fishes here among the waves.
I thought she was going to say with these fish floaties, but no, she's just floating along the water. Fair enough, I get it. Ooh, nice high-level Sea King. All right, Tiamat, how about you, I guess just use return? Man, look at that animation now that she's actually way more friendly toward us. How cool. Pretty good. Not bad experience either.
Youch.
Yeah, sorry. That did look like it hurt. Still, what will hurt are all of the Pokemon in here. Unfortunately, I don't think our repel wore off yet. So we're going to have to wait a bit to find all the new Pokemon in here, because there are a couple. But for now, let's take a look around. Ah, boulders. This is the big reason that I really wanted to wait to get strength, just so that way I could give everyone a fair warning that, hey, you're going to want it if you plan on doing all of Seafoam Islands once you're here. Basically, the entire gimmick throughout this dungeon is you're needing to push boulders down all the way to the bottom floor. Also, what was this? Ooh, an ice heel. It's a little indicative of what we're going to find here, especially now that our repel wore out. I believe on floor 1 there's one Pokemon we're looking for. No, you're not the Pokemon we're looking for. It's your evolution. You can find Golbat here. Otherwise, I guess have an Aerial Ace and we'll be done with it? Sure. May as well take a little bit of EXP along the way. Every little bit helps. Granted, maybe don't go too crazy with the moves, because frankly, you're in for some tough battles here. So be careful. Otherwise, I guess let's just keep pushing you down. Now, unfortunately, unlike with Flash, you do need to use Strength every single time you go up and down a floor. So, keep it in mind. It's a little annoying, but it could be worse. Come on, Golbat. What do we got? Slowpoke. Well, hello. So yeah, interestingly, if you didn't find a Slowpoke when you were fishing before, you can just find them here in Seafoam Islands. Not bad. What is bad is the confusion, though. That's gonna hurt. Good, good. We didn't get confused. Beautiful. And there we go. Then I guess down we go. Ooh. Well, let's take a look around here after another wild encounter. Ah, there's Golbat. Hello. You are who we need to catch. Now, unfortunately, we didn't have a great way of dealing damage without beating you. But with Arthur along, we have a really great way of dealing damage and not beating you. First, I would start with a Thunder Wave. Get that 100% accuracy paralysis. And then we can use moves like Twister and Dragon Rage to really help us weaken and lower Pokemon HP. Honestly, you wouldn't think it, but Dragonair is really a phenomenal type of Pokemon for catching others. Kind of weird, isn't it? Look at that. Already, it's paralyzed, it's low on HP. Frankly, Arthur's going to be super helpful just for catching Pokemon, even if not directly battling. You know, to win. Oh, come on, buddy. Ow. That bite kind of hurt. Here, have another Pokeball. Hopefully you stay in this one, please. 2, 3. Aha, there we go. we got ourselves a Golbat. Number 42, the Bat Pokemon. Once it bites, it will not stop draining energy from the victim even if it gets too heavy to fly. Bit of a glutton, huh? Still, it's fine by me. Into the box you go. Otherwise, let's take a moment to use a fresh water on Arthur. There you go, buddy. And then let's, I guess, I'm going to switch around our Pokemon just because I know there are some interesting things coming up. Namely, in Basement Floor 1, you can find two new Pokemon, Seal and Slowbro. No, not Slowpoke. We're looking for your evolution, Slowbro. So, later. Come on. Ooh. In the meanwhile, we find our free revive. Very nice. I'll certainly take that. Alright, after that pesky Slowpoke battle, I was going to say we'll continue with the strength puzzle, but sure. In fact, we'll fight this one, the Slowbro, which, again, another funny instance of the name not being great because it can be a gendered Pokemon. Clearly, the Slowbro is female, so I guess it'd be a slow sis. But, oh well. Uh-oh. I forgot King had Poison Point. Well, we now officially have a timer on this battle. I guess let's start chucking Pokeballs and, cross our fingers, shall we? Come on, Slowbro. Stay in the ball, please. 1. Oh. Alright. Another headbutt, huh? And a crit at that? Yeesh. Still, Slowbro, you best be careful. That poison is ticking away. 1, 2. Oh, alright. Uh-oh, that's gonna hurt. Yeah, that did a lot of damage. Okay. Do I waste another turn and let King faint? I'm gonna just chuck the ball and hope for the best. Sorry if you do faint, King. 1. Uh-oh. That's not good. Another headbutt? Really? No. Well, at this point, I'm just gonna keep chucking balls. I'm so sorry, King, but we did just get a revive, so if you faint, we can bring you right back. Man, you're a rude Slowbro, huh? You know, I hate to say it, but that poison is, it's creeping up. Otherwise, I guess let's put Locke out, just because he's fairly tanky. I think you'll live that. Yep, just barely. So come on, Slowbro. This is your last chance. 1, 2, 3. There we go. I guess she just wanted to knock out King real bad. Alright, fair enough. Number 80, the Hermit Crab Pokemon. The shelter that latches onto Slowpoke's tail is said to feed on the host's leftover scraps. Huh, interesting. So, into the box you go. And I guess this now means we need to revive King. So, not too big of an issue, though something I really would have rather not had to do. Oh well, it's fine by me. I guess we'll also give him a nice little fresh water. There you go, buddy. Much better. And honestly, I think I'm going to follow my own advice and put Locke in front, actually. That'll be a lot easier. And then let's use Strength and move this boulder on down the pit. There we go. I want to say you yourself can actually fall down the pits too, which is kind of interesting. I tell you, all these darn Slowpoke, they're cute and all, don't get me wrong. But after so many of them, you get a little tired of seeing them. Otherwise, item looks good to me. Excuse me. Well, this works out quite nice. It's another new Pokemon, Seal. As you can see, Seal is a seal. Pretty self-explanatory, I'd think. Let's hit him with a surf. Or I guess her with a surf. Nice, nice. Ooh, Aurora Beam. Awesome pick of a move. Yeah, this is why honestly having Lockout is a pretty darn good idea. He's going to be able to take a lot of the punishment anything in this cave can throw at him, and he should be just fine. Plus, a lot of the Pokemon in this cave are going to be water and ice types, so they should be able to take his attacks. Curse you, damage variation! Now, we'll find another seal pretty soon. Anyways, what's this? A big pearl. Wonderful. I want to say that's an item you sell, so nothing important. Ah, there's another seal. Beautiful. You look like a fine addition. So I guess we'll surf and then water pulse you just to be safe. Oh yeah, that did a lot more damage. Okay. Oh, you have rest. Well, maybe I shouldn't be quite so nice. I guess we'll try water pulse just to see how much that does. An okay amount. Also, it confused you. Uh-oh. I guess we'll just use water pulse again and then start chucking balls. Probably will be fine. All right. Fast asleep. Good, good. Damaged. You have a status ailment. This looks good. So here, Seal. Have a nice little Pokeball. Come on, baby. 1, 2, 3. Hey, hey. We got ourselves a seal. Beautiful. Number 86, the Sea Lion Pokemon. The protruding horn on its head is very hard. It's used for bashing through thick icebergs. Huh, cool. A pretty practical purpose for a horn, I gotta say. Otherwise, what else do we got around here? Well, admittedly, it doesn't look like much, so, and I tell you, all these pesky encounters. Frankly, we've caught everything we need to for now, so just to save us some headache and me some editing, I'm going to use a Super Repel so that way we don't get interrupted every 5 seconds. Ooh, what's this? A Water Stone. Well, that's kind of an extra because I really don't need it at this point. Still, the thought's nice. Let's see here. Honestly, at this point, I think I'm just going to go up and take the hole down. Seems logical to me. Whee! There you go. See? Works like a charm. So at this point, let's use strength again. Start pushing that boulder. And unfortunately, should we take this hole, we'll get blown into this moving water, which will kick us out here. So, it's not a terrible idea. And it was this. Danger. Fast current. Yeah, don't we know about it. Still, this ladder will bring you all the way back up here, which will bring you to the next boulder. Very convenient, wouldn't you say? So, let's get pushing. There we go. That'll make our life nice and easy. And then, let's just jump back down. And would you look at that? The current is now blocked. So, I guess let's get exploring, shall we? As you can see, there's quite a few boulders going on. So, let's get to pushing them around, shall we? I believe we push this one up like so. Push this one down. And I believe... Actually, I think we want to first push this. And then second, we push that back. We can just push this one all the way over here because we don't need a third boulder. Make sure you don't fall down the pit. Ooh, and Repel wore off. Uh-oh. Should be okay. We should be able to finish the puzzle. You know, I realize I ate my words on that. So let's use a Super Repel and be on our way. There we go. Much better. And then, honestly, before we jump down, let's explore what else is up here. There's another ladder, which I believe... Yes, is where we could have gone down, but it wouldn't have helped us all that much. So, let's continue this way, and, what's down here? Ooh. So, should we surf on this water here, we will see that those boulders we just dropped down block this fast current. And up here, that's right, It's the first of the 3 legendary birds. This is Articuno. Every single legendary bird will always be level 50 and at minimum flying type because they're all birds. Articuno is a flying ice type. Now, before you fight him, if I were you, get your status ailment giver, ours being Arthur, put him in front, and save your game. Now, I don't think Arthur's going to be able to get Thunderwave off before Articuno absolutely destroys him, seeing as he's weak to ice, but we'll see how it goes. So hey, let's party. Yo! It's time to face our first legendary bird, Articuno. Let's see what you got. Come on, Thunderwave. Ooh, he used Mind Reader. Okay, that's good. Because that means we'll get Thunderwave off. Awesome. Now at this point, the name of the game is dealing damage and not knocking them out. Unfortunately, a lot of our team is really effective. So I guess let's use Lock, because frankly, he's going to resist a lot of what Articuno does. Also, Ice Beam, oof. That's going to hurt a fair bit. Still, with the leftovers and Lock's very high special defense and HP, he should be just fine. So let's use Surf and see what it does. I'm not worried about one-hit KOing Articuno or anything remotely close to that, but you still got to keep in mind that you don't want to knock out the legendary birds. We're here to catch them because this is our only real chance. So keep up the damage, see what you can do, and go from there. Ooh, critical hit. Yeesh. That's another reason I would absolutely recommend saving in case you score an unlucky critical hit and knock them out. Otherwise, I guess let's use Quick Attack, see how much that does. All right. With Quick Attack, we can chip Articuno. I think we can safely use Water Pulse and then use Quick Attack probably again. And we should be able to start chucking balls. Also, Mind Reader. Why? Oh well, I guess. Here, have a Water Pulse. Hopefully you don't get confused. Uh-oh. That's bad. I think at this point, just to be safe, we won't attack it anymore until it's done with confusion. So here, have the first of many Pokeballs. Nothing! I'm gonna be honest, we're gonna be seeing it break out quite a bit. Ooh, you hurt yourself, okay. Good, good. Come on, Pokeball. 1. All right, not bad. Not bad. Snapped out of confusion. Beautiful. I think we can do another Quick Attack safely. I'm really worried about that. So I guess let's try it. Come on. Good, 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 good. Awesome. Honestly, we might even be able to do another. I don't know if I want to risk it, because if Lock crits, that's it. So you know what? Let's just start chucking balls. Come on, baby. Nothing. All right, that's fine. After all, we are using Pokeballs, so the chances of us actually catching Articuno with a regular Pokeball isn't phenomenal. Also, there's the first time we've seen the frozen effect. Frankly, it's not a big deal. We're here to chuck balls and do nothing else, so us being frozen doesn't really affect us. 1. Oh. And luckily for us, out of the 3 birds, Articuno is amongst one of the easier. It only has 1 damaging move. It has Ice Beam, Mind Reader, Agility, and Mist. So out of everything you can do to it, it only can Ice Beam you. So sure, it hurts, but it's not all that bad. The only thing I'm really worried about is that because I'm using exclusively Pokeballs to try to catch the legendaries, I'm probably going to be here for a while. So worst case, if I have to cut out a large portion of this fight to actually catch it and maybe even reset, so be it. I'm not really too worried about it, and frankly, I figure it'll be a fun challenge. It's kind of one of the reasons I like just using Pokeballs. I love the challenge of it. Granted, it does get a little annoying and frustrating after, you've spent maybe hours trying to catch a legendary, but usually it maybe takes a try or two. I've never had all that bad of luck, especially in the newer games. It's pretty easy. Still, as we can see, even while being frozen, Locke can still chomp on his leftovers. So frankly, unless Articuno just starts spamming Ice Beam every single turn, Locke should be just fine. 2, 3, and hey, we'll catch Articuno just fine ourselves. Not bad. Honestly, that went quite painlessly. Number 144, the Freeze Pokemon, a legendary bird Pokemon that is said to appear to doomed people who are lost in icy mountains. So yeah, this is a very powerful Pokemon, and to be honest, I wouldn't blame you if you used Articuno on your final team against the Elite Four. Frankly, between Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres, it's one of the better three. And besides, it innately knows Ice Beam, which is phenomenal. Hint, boulders might change the flow of water. Yeah, we kind of already got that. And hey, an Ultra Ball. Now I will say, there is one other new Pokemon we can encounter on this floor and the floor above it, Dugong. That's Seal's evolution. Also, yeah, we know about the fast currents. So really at this point, I'm basically just kind of waiting for our Repel to wear off, and then we're going to get into fights and see if we find Dugong. It probably won't take too long, but worst case if it does, I mean, look, you've probably come to expect it. I'll meet you when we actually find them. Still, for now, I figure let's, I guess put Locke back in front. And, for the first time, probably ever, we'll use an Ice Heal. Like I said, you don't encounter Freeze all that much, so, if you never see it here, there's like maybe one other place you'll encounter it. Alright, otherwise, like I said, I'll meet you once we find Dugong. Well, I guess I don't have to cut after all. We found Dugong. How convenient. So yeah, it's honestly a very pretty Pokemon. I guess let's just hit it with Surf and see what happens. Huh, that did a fair bit for a critical. Aurora Beam, not a bad move. You know, I'm gonna laugh if we have more trouble with Dugong than we do Articuno. Still, we'll get those delicious leftovers, and then I guess we'll give him a quick attack, see what happens. Alright, cool. Ooh, Icy Wind. Yeesh. Ow. Aw, you dropped our speed? Rude. Otherwise, though, I mean, at this point, I guess we'll just start chucking Pokeballs, and, that's kind of all she wrote. Should be pretty simple. Come on, Dugong. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Not bad. Admittedly, we've been very lucky in catching pretty much all the Pokemon we've needed here. Awesome. Number 87, the Sea Lion Pokemon. It stores thermal energy in the body. It swims at a steady 8 knots even in intensely cold waters. Wow. Pretty cool. Still, that's basically everything we need to do here in Seafoam Island. I'm kind of impressed that, frankly, this didn't take longer. I was honestly prepared to be sitting here for hours trying to catch Articuno in a Pokeball. So, now that I don't have to do that, I guess the last complication is just, finding the actual way to leave. So, hey, sounds good to me. I guess let's, get in the water and see what we can do. Let's see. This doesn't look like anywhere we need to be. I guess down this way? There's that ladder. I guess let's go up it. And then I think we can surf across here. And that'll bring us to the one over there. Yes, yes, yes. Beautiful. I believe in order to get through Seafoam Islands, you have to do this first puzzle in order to actually get over here and leave this way. But worst case, if you don't want to do Seafoam Islands, you can totally just surf south from Pallet Town and get to Cinnabar that way too. It's pretty easy. But yeah, admittedly, that was everything in Seafoam Islands. So that wasn't bad at all. I think next time we play Pokemon Leaf Green, we'll continue on our way to Cinnabar Island. And once we get there, we're going to be doing something completely different. So, as always, I've been Brett. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.